going to start momentarily. How's it going? How's it going? This was not scheduled. This was not planned. So I'll be surprised if anybody hears this. I think people will tune in after the fact, and that's fine. That's fine. I was thinking, I haven't really done a rant video on my other channel, on my YouTube channel. See, this Twitch channel, Real Game and Chill, in a way is kind of like a sister channel to the YouTube channel I have, which right now is okay, but I guess as things progress over here, it could be a problem, I suppose, against TOS and all that. But right now it's fine. You know, no issues. Not that I'm aware of anyway. And I do have something I could rant about. You know, something I could vent about. Something that's, I think, relevant here. You know? One thing that is on my mind is this constant, like, which place is better to stream on? YouTube or Twitch? And they're not the only players anymore. There's other people kind of coming into the scene, whether or not they really have a chance to stay, a chance to actually be I guess a threat. We will see. With the recent changes on YouTube, though, or at YouTube, some of these alternative platforms, one in particular, might actually have a chance, because the voices, the voices and discussion that's not allowed on YouTube, well, it's going to be had somewhere else. Definitely not on Twitch, but somewhere else. But when I'm asking this question, which is a better place to stream, YouTube or Twitch, I'm talking about this in, well, to be selfish, related to me, in my situation. Now, I explored that question already, and for me, Twitch is the better place to stream for what I do for Real Game and Chill, or for Rant and Chill, where I react to J-metal, J-pop. It could be other things as well, but I do a lot of reactions, and the content is, well, it's music, right? It's music videos. It's copyright holders and all that, right? So I have to be careful with that. On YouTube, if I stream something that is where the copyright holder does not want me to do that, does not want me to stream that, they block it, and the whole stream goes down. The whole stream is blocked, and nobody wins. On Twitch, if I do that, on Twitch, if I stream something like a Gotrek spin music video or a Bandmade music video or Baby Metal, whatever it is, and if it would be blocked on YouTube, if that same video would be blocked on YouTube, by being blocked, I mean blocked where people can't even see it. That's what I mean by blocked. That's what really happens now. Copyright strikes, I have not received one at all. This year and last year. No, it's either the copyright holder allows it, and lets you, have the video and they take the money, or they block it. Maybe it's limited access, maybe it's no access at all. But let's say the same video that would be blocked on YouTube what would happen on Twitch is it would be muted, but that's like after the fact. So to do the like a live version of those reactions that I do, Twitch would be the better place. Now I understand that the whole thing is using, that whole thing is kind of beholden to the copyright holder, and that could change at any time. If they start cracking down on that, and Twitch, well then it's like that's gonna be hard. But and I guess people were worried about that. There was like last year, the DMCA stuff on Twitch really kicked off. And there was concern. Rightly so. People were concerned about that. Someone can give you a DMCA strike on Twitch now. But they've actually come out. There was an email received where now instead of getting strikes, you could just get like a warning that don't do that, and it's using copyrighted material that is like, it's not just using copyrighted material. It's like using live footage from a concert or things that you shouldn't do. Come on. Things that would piss off the artist. Would piss them off. Because it takes a potential sell away from like a ticket or something. A ticket buyer. Anyway. Now, the issue I have, though, a little rant at the vent, is it's difficult, it seems, to manage this. When I say this, I'm talking about streaming on Twitch while having kind of like really the main front of it, of the whole Rant and Chill thing, is on YouTube. That's where the whole thing's at, pretty much. All the videos go there, and most of the attention is over there. I think it would be easier if it was all over here, Oh, one place. That would make it easy. But not everyone who subscribes on the YouTube page or whatever, YouTube channel, has Twitch or cares about Twitch or whatever. That's fine. The thing that bothers me, though, is that I kind of feel like people kind of miss out, on, like, if we're going to do live reactions, people could join in the chat and be part of that. That'd be really cool. That'd be really great. It'd be fun. So just, I kind of feel like anymore that YouTube page has pretty much has become an archive of VODs. I already did the live reactions. They all watched it. Now I'll chop it up, give you guys the leftovers. It's kind of mean, though, the way I said that. It's not really like that, is it? I understand. Not everybody can watch it like 9:30 at night, because it could be 10:30 for you. Could, depending where you are, it could be 8:30. And it's not necessarily that you have to watch it live. You can watch it after the fact. I'm curious. Like, if I were to fire up a YouTube stream, I wonder how it would go. By go, I mean, I wonder how the stats would look on that, on the Rant and Chill channel. I'm curious about that. Now, the problem is, it would be a spontaneous stream and no one would know about it. There would be no announcement for it, right? And just because you're sub doesn't really mean you get a notification. Usually you don't, right? That's my experience anyway. This was a spontaneous stream. I was not planning for this. I don't know how many people are watching right now. But I could compare this to a spontaneous stream on the Real Game and Chill and see how that compares. And if there is a difference, if it's greater, if significant in any way, it'd be like, well, okay, well, what can I do to make the Twitch streams better? I mean, Twitch is a decent platform for streaming. I mean, that's really what it's for. That's all it's for, really, for streaming. I enjoy streaming on Twitch more than I do on YouTube. There are some problems. I like to say naughty words. Sometimes I like to say naughty words that I cannot say. So, that's a problem. I sometimes, if I get heated, will call somebody some things that they may not like, but it just is what it is. Cannot do that. I also have to be very careful about discussion on things like gender, even though the science is clear. You know, it's more about the science of feelings has overridden everything else. The science of how does somebody feel? Does somebody feel like this? Okay, well then that's what it is. That's overridden everything. And it's horrible. But I have to be careful with that. I have to be careful. When I stream on Twitch, I feel like I'm streaming as if my mom is watching or like a hall monitor's watching. Gotta be on my best behavior. But can have some fun. I mean, I don't know the cigars against TOS. I hope not. It's just me. You know, I have this root beer right here. It only says Shiner on it, but it's root beer. You know, the Men of Culture streams, they're within TOS. Those ladies are dressed in bikinis. Because they're, you know, going to be swimming and stuff. And they're at a beach. Besides, they're models. They're doing what models do. When I stream on YouTube, I feel like I have more freedom. You can continue. You could say some horrible things on YouTube as a joke. You could say crazy jokes. You could say crazy things to get a reaction. You can still do that on YouTube, and you'll be fine. When I talk loose on YouTube, I talk loose on YouTube. I'll say the words that Stephen King writes in his novels, that Lovecraft writes in his novels, that you're not supposed to say anymore, but in context, you could. Sometimes my streams on YouTube sound like they're the product of the 90s. Like, oh, okay, there's a relic of the past now. And I'm fine there. The only time I've had streams taken down on YouTube is for sexualized content. And you might be surprised by this, but those weren't even Men of Culture streams. I mean, one of them I was playing Bloodstained Ritual tonight with a skimpy wardrobe mod, but I mean, I argued that, and I got it reinstated. I got it back. I think what it was is I pissed off some community on YouTube, whatever. You know, I guess Internet Blood Sports or whatever. I pissed them off, and they wanted to, they had an axe to grind, so they wanted to try to take down some videos, and it didn't work. Okay. Now, I mean, I'm not asking this question as to what I should do to change, if I'm going to change from one platform or the other. I mean, I'm actually thinking about how I could change the artwork for the Game and Chill channel to be, you know, be more related to the Rant and Chill channel. Why not just do it, right? Just call it Rant and Chill. I mean, I rarely play games over here unless it's some retro, obscure DOS game, maybe some old game on the Nintendo, or some game where Asian babes are shooting up zombies or something. You know, people don't go to this channel looking for Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege. Even if I were to start streaming that, it's kind of the ship has sailed. That's not what I do, you know. It wouldn't really entertain me anyway. I wouldn't like it. Believe it or not, I like playing those obscure games. Believe it or not, I do like playing old Nintendo games. Old DOS games that nobody cares about. I also like just sitting on my ass talking. Obviously, that's what's happening here, right? Now, the thing I'm worried about, the reason I'm bringing up this question is, how do because I feel like the reason why a lot of people haven't really come over here when it comes to like the versus YouTube channel versus Twitch channel is because they just don't know about it. They just don't know about it. And I think, you know, I just have the consistent message that, hey, also over here too. Hop on over. Come on over. It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to like all, you know, you don't like to like everything about Twitch, but just like this channel. It'll be fine. I know what'll do it. Maybe I'll do a Love Bites stream where I just react to favorite Love Bites songs. There you go. There you go. Because I think Love Bites was a huge pull for the YouTube channel for Rant and Chill. Which, you know, when I did that channel, it wasn't designed really with the mind to be a J Metal reaction channel, but that's kind of what it is now. And you know what? And I'm cool with that. I like that. It's what makes the channel chill. And it's what people like. It's what I like doing. Works. So what I'm going to do after this stream is I'm going to fire up one on YouTube and see how they compare. If I really want it to be scientific, I guess I could just do the same thing, just sit on my ass and talk about the same thing, I guess. Could just rebroadcast this on YouTube and see if there was much of a difference. Could do that. Now, let's talk about the YouTube bans, because that's something that a lot of people are going to be talking about. That's something that's on a lot of people's minds, especially on YouTube. YouTube's cracking down. Google's cracking down on anti-vax channels and videos. And there's people on the left that will be cheering this and happy that this is happening. Get them off. Get them off. If it wasn't for all those channels, all those videos, then people wouldn't be worried about taking the jab. Look, those that are still worried about the shot and don't want to take the jab, they have their reasons. And it's not because of a bunch of videos. I don't think it's because of a particular YouTube channel. Unless you think they can't make a decision on their own. Unless you think they're not capable of making a decision on their own about their health, about their body. My body, my choice, right? Oh, that's out, right? Oh, no, you don't have a choice. I don't understand it, man. I really don't. Like, and this is coming from someone who is vaccinated. Like, if you are confident in it and feel that it protects you, then what are you worried about? If you're protected, then you're protected, right? Now, I gotta be careful what I say here, because I don't want to be seen as anti-vax. How can I be seen as anti-vax when I took it myself? I'm not required to take it. I live in Texas. I might work for the state, but the state of Texas doesn't care. If you want to take it, you take it. If you want the vax, you get the vax. If you don't want it, well, I don't think I'm allowed to even continue that statement. But you know what I'm going to say. Here's the thing, though. I mean, you have pockets of the population that are almost completely vaccinated. And in those pockets, you have vaccinated that not only get COVID, but are hospitalized. And there are studies that have come out. Studies that I don't think I'm allowed to talk about. Studies that say certain things about the efficacy. The efficacy of this vaccine. It doesn't give you immunity to the virus. It doesn't kill the virus. The virus lives in you. It just helps you deal with the symptoms. While the virus lives in you, thrives in you, you can spread it. It will continue to mutate as it does because it's not dead. I don't... It's this effort to get everybody to take something that is not even a good Band-Aid. It's... I mean, I guess you could call it a Band-Aid. Get everybody to take a Band-Aid for... Get everybody to start taking this Band-Aid of a vaccine, hoping that it will go away. When even the WHO has said this is not going away. It's stupid to think otherwise. Dr. Fauci is a fucking idiot. You know, Dr. Fauci thought you could... Dr. Fauci thought you can get AIDS from touching somebody. He thought you can get AIDS from touching a cereal box that someone else who had AIDS had touched. He thought you can get it from contact. Dr. Fauci thought you can get AIDS from contacting surfaces that someone who had AIDS had contact with. This was while other doctors were like, no, that doesn't make any sense. All you can really say now and try to hopefully be around and survive is look at Israel. How many are vaccinated there? Is it working? Are they COVID free? Oh. Why not? What's going on? Or you can start asking questions. Get people to explore these questions. Like, let's compare the difference between a polio vaccine and a COVID vaccine and how they work and what it's doing. Polio vaccines work. They're very effective. Now, this crackdown on COVID talk or vaccine talk, they think it's going to be all in all, I think. But it's really going to push those videos and those channels onto other platforms like Odyssey or BitChute or Rumble or anything else that comes up. And there they will be allowed to thrive. They will thrive. They will be just fine over there. And because that's what a lot of people want to hear about. They want to talk about. And that platform, whatever alternative platform allows those voices, will probably shoot through the roof. Now, there's other ways to silence people. I'm not sure how Odyssey gets its funding, its financing. But if they really wanted to shut it down, if they really wanted to, don't think for a minute that they couldn't squeeze Odyssey. That they couldn't get payment processors to do what they do in these situations. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't support you. We're not going to process your payments anymore. An all for a jab. That's not even 100% effective. Not even 80% effective. Not even 50% effective anymore. What was the efficacy rate was so low. Take it, it'll help you with the symptoms. Maybe. Yeah, that's what they say. They say it helps you with the symptoms. But you could still get the virus. You could still spread the virus. You could still be hospitalized. You could even still die from it. So what is it all for? What is it worth? I feel like we're going insane. This world is going fucking insane. You have concentration camps coming up in Australia to get everybody to take a vaccine that doesn't even immunize. That doesn't make any sense. You crack down so hard with authoritarianism to force everybody, 100% of everybody in your population, to take a vaccine that is a vaccine that when it came out, they had to redefine what a vaccine is, what it does. A vaccine that doesn't even shield you 80%. It doesn't even shield you from the virus. You're going to get it. And you could carry it around. You could spread it. And that virus can mutate in you, as viruses do. It seems like it's all for naught. It seems like one giant joke. Right? It's insane. The adults are in charge? No. I want to say a word I can't say on Twitch here, but it rhymes with, it starts with an R. And it's not making fun of special people, but these are special cases. The people that are in charge. They didn't get there because they're intelligent in a way that actually helps us. They got there because they're good at fucking over their peers. Maybe getting blackmail material on people. They're good at sucking and fucking. It's insane, man. Yet, are we getting better? Is your country getting better? Is your state getting better? Is your local area getting better? Or is it getting worse? How much do your groceries cost you? I got a couple of bags of groceries, chips, some beer. That was a 18 pack. Got mostly chips and junk. Frozen pizza. Tostino's pizza. You know, the cheap pizza. The you give $5 for $5 or $4. It cost me $90 for all that. Not a whole lot of food. I was looking at the bags. I was like, what happened here? What happened? Did I really get that much junk? That's weird. Gas prices are high. Cost of food is high. Cost of living is high. Things aren't getting better. This whole build back better thing isn't working. I know the other guy had mean tweets, but at least the cost of food wasn't enough to really break you. At least you didn't have to spend $100 on steak. When the other guy was in charge, spent $100 on steak, you could actually make a fucking buffet out of that. Feed the neighborhood. Now you spend $100 on steak, you get one. Okay, maybe a 4-pack. That's being nice. It's not getting better. It's not getting better anywhere. I don't know about you, man, but I'm really pissed off. I get so fucking irritated with the way things are going. And these smug fucking assholes, usually like lefties like Destiny or whatever fucking ever, say the economy's great, the economy's doing great. What fucking metric are you talking about? Are you paying a fuck attention? It's not great. Nothing is great right now. Nothing is good. Our entertainment is shit. Take every fucking beloved franchise and gut it and kill it. The bread and circus, take the bread and circus and insert things that people don't want. Force every character, redefine every character, be gay, trans, whatever. Kill all the strong male characters. Destroy the bread and circus. Well, prices go up through the roof. Pass laws and policies that destroy businesses, especially local area businesses, retail outlets, where people could just go in and shoplift. Have you seen what's going on? And it's not like they needed to do that for bread, as some commie on this platform might say. There's already services for that. There's already food stamps and Medicaid. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. You guys are fucking morons. You guys talk about these big brain ideas, but I don't think you actually live in the fucking real world. I'm in a way, you can define me as a social worker. I work with these families. I know what they're dealing with. The ones that are struggling, yeah, they're on food stamps, Medicaid. They're getting by. Oh, it's hard for them to get. In Texas, things are still kind of okay. I couldn't imagine how it would be in some place like in California or whatever, when it's open season. Why would a Walgreens, why would a grocery outlet do business in those areas? Why? The inventory can be taken at any time by some thug, by a bunch of thugs, or just by people who want to take advantage of that. You know what that's going to do? Business is not going to operate. They're going to leave. And then the places that would sell food aren't going to be selling food there, because why would they? They'll leave. Then you'll really get some food deserts. Then all that money or whatever isn't going to fucking matter, because it's not a place to buy things from anywhere around. That's the future that they're making. They're destroying things. Things aren't getting better. Anywhere you look, pick a place. I live in Texas, southern border. Why the fuck are all these people coming here? They've already been living in South America. They've already been living in a particular country in South America. They already had asylum. But it wasn't the asylum that they wanted. It wasn't the country that they wanted to live in. That's bull fucking shit. And these people coming through, they don't look like they're dressed in rags and dirty clothing. They're wearing nice jerseys. They're wearing Jordans. They're looking good. They're dressed in clothes I couldn't even afford for myself. I couldn't even afford for my kids. So what the fuck? It makes no goddamn sense. Every single commie fucking lefty on this platform, on Twitch, wants to destroy this fucking country. They want to see it happen. I mean that. They support policies that make no goddamn sense. That make no goddamn sense. Destroy the wage. I mean, they're concerned about what people are paid. When cheap labor comes into a country and they will work for anything, well, the Nigerians not so much. You could try to read between the lines there and try to make that racial. That's not intended. What you see there is on you. I don't know. I don't know if the Haitians will work for just $15 an hour with no benefits. A lot of them be like, oh, illegal immigration doesn't affect wages. It doesn't affect the wage and the workforce of, well, minorities. It doesn't affect them. It doesn't? You mean it doesn't affect them? I mean, if you have cheap labor, dirt cheap labor that's willing to work for pretty much anything, and you don't have to pay them, or you don't have to give them health care. You don't have to give them any sort of benefits. That's a win. And they probably already have some skills. They do. God damn, it's not even a fucking stereotype. You go to Home Depot and you're looking for a day laborer. Who are you picking? I gotta tell you, my parents they ran a construction company. They would hire, they have plenty of white people working for them, Hispanic. Usually that. I don't think they ever had a black dude working for them. Usually Hispanic and white. I gotta tell you, the Hispanic people, the Hispanic dudes, they worked harder. They worked like 10 times harder than any of those white guys. Any of them. And that's a fucking fact. They fucking work. They work. They take care of their family. They're usually really conservative. They're usually very religious. Yeah, they might drink a lot. They might womanize a lot. But goddamn. Anyway. Things aren't getting better, man. And I wish I could tell you that they will. But I'm not even anywhere close to the driver's seat to make that sort of judgment, right? To make that call. And neither are you. All you can do is, you could be a prepper, sure. But enjoy the time you have. If your situation really sucks, well, then do what you need to do to get out of that situation. Go to a state that's not so bad while you can. Anyway. It's cool. Like I said, I'm going to rebroadcast this on YouTube and see how the metrics go. With that said, let me know what you thought about this in the chat, in the comment section. You guys take it easy. Have a good one.